Many of you may remember when I publicly shared my journey with anxiety and mental wellness last year. That video was one of the most vulnerable things I've ever done. The response was overwhelming. Many people reached out to tell me that it helped them. Some shared their own struggles for the first time. It even helped save their life. A woman who was going through a very similar experience reached out after watching the video. They felt alone, misunderstood, and didn't know where to turn. Because they found the courage to reach out, I was able to connect them with the support they needed and help them begin their healing journey. But there was another side to it. There were people who mocked me. What hurt most was that some of it came from people I considered family and friends. Some even twisted my message and falsely portrayed it as promoting self-harm, when the entire purpose was to do the exact opposite, to encourage people to seek help and choose life. That experience made me ask an important question. In a society where we're constantly telling men to speak up, what happens when they finally do? Men are told not to suffer in silence. We are told to talk about our struggles. Yet, when some men find the courage to share the truth, they are told to be quiet, judged, ridiculed, or even their vulnerability weaponized against them. That creates internal chaos. It leaves people wondering whether it's actually safe to ask for help. What makes it even more disappointing is when some of the voices contributing to the stigma comes from individuals who work in mental health. People who are supposed to educate, support, and create safe spaces for healing. Is the goal to help people heal, or to keep those who are struggling isolated and alienated? Mental health awareness is not a pity party. It is about helping people in crisis. It is about reminding people that they matter. It is about ensuring that those who are struggling know they are not alone. At Black Business Edmonton, we will continue creating resources, sharing information, and encouraging conversations around mental wellness because too many people are suffering silently. I also want to share something positive. In that video last year, I talked about having to take medication just to feel hungry. I talked about needing prescription medication to sleep. I talked about relying on a CPAP machine every night. This picture was how I looked like 5 years ago when I was functioning under extreme stress. Today, for the first time in 6 years, I can honestly say that I can eat without medication, sleep without medication, and I no longer require a CPAP machine every night to sleep. That didn't happen because I stayed silent. It happened because I spoke up. It happened because I sought help. It happened because I committed to my healing journey. And sometimes, healing requires making difficult decisions. Sometimes, you have to let go of dead weight that is holding you back. Sometimes, you have to stop shrinking yourself to satisfy other people's curiosity, opinions, or judgment. The truth is that they don't own your life. They don't carry your burdens. They don't know the battles you're fighting behind closed doors. If you're struggling mentally, please speak up and seek help. This is not weakness. This is courage. We do not want to lose more people to silence. Personally, I don't wish on anyone what I had to endure mentally over the past several years. Looking back, I realize how fortunate I am to be here today. What I've also learned is that some people will say, you should have spoken up after someone is gone. Yet, when people speak up while they are alive, their vulnerability is often dismissed, gossiped about, or used against them. We need to do better. Celebrate people while they are alive. Support people while they are alive. Check in on people while they are alive. The strongest men are not the ones who carry every burden in silence. They are the ones who make time to care for themselves while continuing to pursue their goals, provide for their families, and show up for their communities. Today, I am grateful to say that I am in a much better place mentally than I was 6 years ago. The journey wasn't easy, but it was worth it. If you're struggling, don't stay silent. Seek support. Ask for help. Take the first step towards healing. And finally, let's say no to transactional love. Real friendship, and real community should not disappear when people become vulnerable. Healing happens when people feel safe enough to be human. Happy Men's Mental Health Month and Happy Father's Day.